little bit of an introduction about William where he came from, and sort of things on about his time as on the Lone Show.
This is how it goes. The big land trapper, he has his own show, and one off the finest that a feller could know. Born tough and bred up old Williams Harbour way, a small tiny village that's a ghost town today. He learned everything a survivor should know in that tiny small village a long time ago. A fisher, a trapper, and kind as a saint, and the type to give in is one thing that he ain't. A Labrador native who's made us all proud. A salute to his culture, I know that's loud. He signed up for a challenge and give it a try. To test out his will would be tougher than hell, but he promised to reach for the sky. North of the great Arctic Circle, where the sun hardly shines in the fall, Tin Hale and hardy partakers promised to give it their all. On the old Mackenzie River Delta, as leaves from the branches did fall, the Lone Show challenge had started to see who was the most stubborn of all. On old Juniper Hill, he was dropped off to fend for himself all alone, surrounded by nature's great predators and over 2,000 long miles from his home. No guns he had in his pocket, no or bow and arrows to see, just snare wires, fish hooks, and a tiny small fish net to survive wouldn't be easy or free. He searched for a place to build shelter and haste away from the cold and the snow. And animal signs he tried now to find was essential and his number one goal. The first few days was easy, he says, as he caught a few rabbits and pike, and a partridge or two which he snared as is true to help him through the long autumn nights. But a problem arose, which was hard, I suppose, to save most of the meat which he caught. In every which way he tried night and day with animals snooping around. A pine marten came around like a thief from our town, stealing most meat from his lot. That endangered species was hard now to see whether he liked it or not. On day 35, still strong and alive, but at 40 pounds less was his guess, still determined and bold to endure the cold and the long autumn nights still ahead. And that pine marten thing became William's good friend, which he nicknamed Sassy one day. Both searching for food, doing all that they could. He couldn't blame the pine marten anyway. And a birch-tailed stick would do the real trick to mark each day he was gone, and each fish that he caught meant another little notch as time had slowly passed on. And almost every day to keep scurvy away, he ate juniper berries he found. And for more nutrients, too, he ate birch bark as true from the birch that was grown around. On day 82, what else could he do? He was feeling a little lonely and weak. Someone else is still around, he thought with a frown, as he lay in his shelter that night. On day 84, he heard a faint roar. A chopper approached in light. A nice ways away it landed that day. Then a medical team walked into sight. Questions were asked like each trip from the past about his health and many things more. Then a tap on his shoulder. He turned his head over, and his wife said, "You won. Oh, you won." The love of his life, his darling dear wife, like an angel she shone in the snow, and the glow from that day won't ever fade away in the land where the Gretchen still roam. North of the great Arctic Circle, where the timber wolves howl and the grizzly bears growl and the northern lights dance in the night. And that great Gretchen clan who once lived off that land for hundreds of years now I know, are proud now to say, you respected our ways. Congratulations, William Larkham, so bold.
You nailed it that time, buddy. You nailed it.